Ever feel frustrated that people can't understand you, even though your English grammar is on point? You're not alone. Pronunciation is a major hurdle for many English learners. But don't worry, you don't need a perfect British or American accent to be understood. In this video on VuKu, we'll explore 3 powerful techniques to take your pronunciation from confusing to crystal clear, so you can finally communicate with confidence. Technique 1. Conquering those accents. Mastering the sounds of English. English has a whole orchestra of sounds, with 20 vowels and a variety of consonants, that can confuse non-native speakers. But fear not, this technique will help you identify and tackle those tricky sounds. Vowel Voyage. Let's start with vowels. Unlike many languages, English vowels come in short, long, and double varieties. These can be a challenge because you might pronounce them differently in your native tongue. 3 common causes are ow, as in hope. Notice the difference between note and not, pronounced like nout. Does your note sound more like not or not? Ei, as in rain. Does your rain sound more like ren, short e, or ran, short a? I, as in weak. This long e sound can be tricky. Does your weak sound more like wick, short I? Consonant capers. Now let's explore consonants. English has some sounds that might not exist in your first language. This can make them tricky to pronounce correctly.
Julie, what is this?
It is orange.
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 Here are some areas to focus on. Missing sounds. Do some English consonant sounds feel strange to your tongue? For example, the th sound voiced as in the and unvoiced as in thin can be a challenge for many learners. Word ending woes. Some languages drop sounds at the end of words. In English, clear pronunciation of word endings is very important. Vowel sounds at the end, like the E in complete, or consonants like the D in played, help differentiate between words and indicate grammar, like past tense or plurals. Practice makes perfect. The key to mastering these sounds is targeted practice. Here's how to tackle your pronunciation challenges. Identify the problem. Once you've pinpointed a difficult sound, like the I sound in weak, make a list of words containing that sound. Listen and learn. Search online for pronunciation videos focusing on the specific sound you're working on. These videos can show you the correct mouth and tongue placement for each sound. Word practice. Start by practicing individual words with the target sound. Focus on clear and accurate pronunciation. Phrase it right. Once comfortable with individual words, move on to practicing them in phrases. For example, if you're working on the I or I sound, practice a sentence like, I'll speak to her next week.
I'll speak to her.
The power of IPA, the International Phonetic Alphabet, is a great resource for pronunciation. It assigns a unique symbol to each sound in a language. Learning the IPA symbols for English vowels and consonants can give you a deeper understanding of how each sound is produced. You can find online resources or pronunciation apps that combine IPA symbols with audio recordings to help you visualize and hear the correct pronunciation. If you're enjoying the video, please like, subscribe, and keep watching. Technique 2. Master the music. Why word stress matters in English. Ever wondered why some English speakers are easy to understand, even with an accent, while others are harder to follow? The secret weapon might be word stress. The power of stress. Imagine present as a gift, and present as the verb meaning to give something. In English, the stressed syllable changes the meaning of the word. Present is the noun the gift, while present is the verb to give. This highlights the importance of word stress. It's not just about sounding like a native speaker, it's crucial for clear communication. Listeners rely on word stress to understand the intended meaning of words in a sentence. The challenge for non-native speakers. Unfortunately, word stress in English can be tricky for learners. Here's why. No spelling clues. Unlike some languages, English spelling doesn't always indicate where the stress falls. You have to learn it by ear. First language influence. Our native language's rhythm and stress patterns can bleed into our English, leading to mispronunciations. Common problems. Wrong syllable stress. Putting the emphasis on the wrong syllable can change the meaning, like saying police instead of police. Flat stress. Speaking all syllables with equal emphasis makes it hard for listeners to understand individual words. The path to improvement. The good news is that you can train your ear to master word stress. Here are some tips. Become a word stress detective. Listen to how native speakers pronounce words. Pay attention to the rise and fall of their voice, not just the individual sounds.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Start simple. Begin with easy words like teacher, where the stress is on the second syllable. Challenge yourself. Gradually move on to trickier words like suburb, stress on the first syllable, not the second. Embrace the music. Think of English pronunciation as music. It's not a flat line, but a melody with ups and downs. By actively listening and practicing, you'll improve your word stress and unlock clearer communication in English. Technique 3. Shadow your way to better English pronunciation. Shadowing, a technique where you repeat spoken English immediately after hearing it, is a powerful tool for improving your spoken English accent. The power of mimicry. Imagine learning a song by simply listening and mimicking the singer. Shadowing works similarly. By actively listening to the way native speakers pronounce words, phrases, and sentences, you subconsciously absorb the correct rhythm, stress patterns, and even intonation. Shadowing done right. The key to effective shadowing is active listening. Don't just parrot the words. Focus on the details. Pay close attention to stress. Where is the emphasis placed in each word example? Police versus police. Rhythm. Does the speech flow smoothly with natural pauses and emphasis? Sounds. Are there any specific sounds like th or long e that you need to practice? Beyond the basics. Shadowing isn't a magic bullet for fixing all pronunciation issues. However, it's fantastic for practicing the overall music of spoken English, rhythm, stress, and intonation. Bonus tip: silent shadowing. Stuck on a commute with nothing to do? Use silent shadowing. Simply listen to native English speakers and silently mimic their speech in your head. This is a fantastic way to utilize downtime and improve your spoken English anytime, anywhere. That's it for the 3 favorite techniques to improve your English pronunciation. If you found these tips helpful, leave a like down below and let me know in the comments which technique you're most excited to try. Don't forget to subscribe to VuKu for more English learning tips and tricks to help you on your journey towards fluency.